Hello, loves. My name is Jonathan Singer. You're watching my Nappy Roots, and if you got a little time, you might as well stick around. Welcome back to Nappy Roots, everyone. So, this next series of videos is going to be called Straight Style Maintenance. The videos that are going to follow will be how I take care of my hair in a straightened style, how I take care of it in between styles. So, the first video is going to be detailing my overnight hot oil treatment. That's a little tip, a little trick that I learned from my hair guru, QB, The Truth is Hair. So I'm going to do a nice hot oil treatment overnight with olive oil and continue to work on softening up all of the new growth, as well as moisturizing my hair again because it's gotten dry over the last 10 days. It's been 10 days since there's been any water on my hair. So I'm going to do it overnight hot oil, and then in the next video I'll do the shampoo and an overnight deep condition. I think that the amount of time that you spend doing something like a hot oil or a deep condition, the better. The more time you spend doing those things, the better, because the hair will only continue to become more moisturized and continue to soften. So it's a great thing to do for your hair if you have the time. But you can also speed up that process if you do a hot oil treatment with a plastic cap and you want to sit under a nice warm hooded dryer for, 30 minutes, 45 minutes even. That would be wonderful. Your hair will probably get the exact same results. So stay tuned for that, and I will show you all about it. It is still in a straightened state. It'll make it a little bit easier and a little bit different to do the hot oil. So what I like to do when my hair is straightened is part it like I would part it if I was going to grease my scalp. This gives you a little bit more control and a little bit more preciseness with the application. So I'm gonna just do like that. Nice bead of oil. Down the parts. I'm gonna do the parts about an inch wide. Because I really want to get in my scalp because it's itching from not having water on it for 10 days. It's definitely important to make sure that you're always paying attention to your hair, because when your scalp is itching, it's itching because it's dry. More than likely, that is the issue. And you want to put the moisture back into your scalp with either a nice hot oil treatment like this or a deep condition. I'm going to actually do both because I'm going to put heat right back on this. We can't sacrifice healthiness of the hair, the healthiness of the hair for the look of straight hair. That's just a sacrifice that I'm not willing to make. Some people's goal is to wear all the latest hairstyles. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do, if that's your goal. If your goal is to always have a cool, fresh, smooth hairdo, by all means do that. But for me, it's not worth it to spend 5 months really taking care of my hair and doing no heat and really being mindful and doing a lot of hot oils over the summer and a lot of co-washing, a lot of deep conditions, all that good stuff all summer to just destroy it with heat. Like, to me, that's not worth it. To me, that's defeating the purpose. And I don't want to do that. So I am going to definitely make sure that I do everything necessary to prevent my hair from drying out, to prevent it from damage, from the blow dryer and the flat iron and the curling iron and all of that. Definitely want to focus on these ends because they are the driest part of my hair, because they are the oldest and they were constantly rubbing against my clothes. And I like to curl my hair at the bottom just because I like that finished look, but I don't do it every day. I probably only did it twice. I did it when I flat ironed it first, and then I did it to do the narration for my straight style video because I wanted to look fresh for the video. So those were the only 2 times that I did it, and I don't do it with a scorching hot curling iron because you will literally melt your hair. I've seen that happen on the curling iron where it's up so hot that it melts the hair. So a good rule of thumb with a curling iron is that if it's so hot that you can't touch it with your fingertips, then it's gonna burn your hair. If it'll burn your skin, it'll burn your hair. So that's my rule of thumb with the curling iron. As I like to keep it on a low to medium heat. I don't have it super hot because my hair, when it has oil in it, it'll take on the shape of that curl a lot easier because there's oil on it and it helps it mold it into that curled shape. So since my hair is straight, I don't necessarily need a ton of oil like I do when it's wet, because you can see the oil on it. It's pretty shiny. So I'm going to just do a little bit more on my edges and then massage a little bit into the nape area where I had my breakage issue, but it's still growing right back. You see all that? It's growing right back simply because I stopped putting in the bun so tight and the ponytail in so tightly. I didn't use anything special, didn't do anything special, didn't go out, didn't buy anything at all to make that grow back. It grew back on its own. So I'm gonna just do a little massage here. The longer you do the massage, the better as well. It's promoting blood flow and circulation increase to the scalp. When you massage your scalp like this, it gets hot, the blood vessels are dilated, and anytime you're increasing blood activity, you are helping the hair grow. The only thing that makes hair grow is blood flow. So focus on making the blood flow. Focus on bringing the blood to the scalp. Exercise does that. heat does it. That's why our hair grows faster in the summertime, because the sun is constantly heating our scalp. The greenhouse method works wonders for hair growth because your scalp is always moist, always warm. That hair is always open and receiving the moisture into it. So that is essentially what I'm going to do tonight, is the greenhouse effect. So that's pretty much all nice and saturated with oil. You know, I always like to put it into a loose little bun just to keep it off my neck. And then I'm going to do I like to always do 2 shower caps. That way nothing, no heat is escaping. Oops. That way none of the heat can escape. And I've never done this under a heated dryer because I don't have one, but one day I'll get one and I'll do it. It's just a faster method, but you will be surprised at how much heat your body generates. Our internal body temperature is 98.6 degrees. That is tropic-like, so you know, imagine if it was 98 degrees outside, how hot that was. That is what's going to go on underneath here, underneath the shower cap. It's going to be tropic-like underneath. So, and then on top of that, just to keep it nice and secure, to make sure nothing moves, I'm going to put on my old stocking cap so that I have complete contact all the way around. Super moisturized hair. Tomorrow I'm going to put on my knit cap and leave this on for the rest of the day, for the rest of the night. I'm going to sleep with it on, and I'm going to wake up in the morning with butter soft baby hair. And in the morning I will do the shampoo segment and the deep condition segment. So I'm going to do essentially the same thing I did in the straight style video, but I'm going to make these videos a series just in case if someone wants to know, hey, how did Jonathan hot oil, how did he deep condition, how did he shampoo, how did he blow dry? You can just go right to the video and not have to watch the long 31 and something second video, because I really wanted to put out that video as one long video and then break it down into increments, into segments. So I hope you all understand that. So I will see you all in the afternoon, not in the morning, in the afternoon. Team Nocturnal as always, right? So stay tuned to my nappy roots, because there is always much more on the way. Bye.